Hello, friends, and welcome yet to another episode on the Life Signatures Radio. It is a daily show, and on this show, we normally talk about purpose, productivity, and resilience. Those three things are connected. Given that it's a daily show, we normally deploy these episodes through a series of messages. And in this series of messages, we talk about a particular topic at one point or another. And what we're dealing with at this moment in time is this series where we are talking about the power of collaboration in the purpose economy. 4 ways to effective collaboration. That's the main agenda. And of course, we've spent quite a bit of time setting the background and the foundation, talking at length about the purpose economy in the past 6 or so episodes. Today, I want us to talk about collaboration itself and how important it is in life. We laid a small background and small foundation for collaboration in the episode yesterday, but today let us do a deep dive. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Life Signatures podcast with Lawrence Namale. Lawrence is a life coach, author, and keynote speaker who loves to tackle different topics on purpose, productivity, and resilience. His mission in life is to awaken all your boundless possibilities available in you. Life Signatures podcast is dedicated to bring to reality every single person who knows that deep down in their gut, there's got to be more to life than this. And now, here is your host, Lawrence Namale.
It is important for us to understand that no man or no woman is self-sufficient in and of themselves. They cannot be. The makeup of a human being, the way we were crafted, the way we were designed, each and every one of us, it is absolutely impossible for a single human being to effectively make it in this life alone. We are helpless alone. It is not possible. It is not possible. And the whole analogy can actually be extended to the whole of creation. The universe itself works in tandem with parts. Parts work in tandem with each other to make the universe run. There are systems, there are principles, there are laws. There are things that they work together. They collaborate. Collaboration is a principle of life. It is a massive principle of life. There is no way that I am going to make it in my life in any way without direct or indirect, conscious or unconscious collaboration. It's just basically no way. In fact, let me say this. This is a very important statement to make, and I'm making it to myself. If I look at my life and I find areas where I am wanting, where I am not successful, those areas can easily be solved by collaboration. In fact, one of the reasons as to why I fail a lot is because I fail to collaborate. You see, the purpose economy, as we've been talking about, is predicated on our gifts, our talents, our passions, and our ideas. Let me just zero in on ideas. How many times have you seen your ideas go to the recycle bin and never to be resurrected ever again? I will tell you, and I will bet you 100% of the time that ideas die is because we failed to collaborate. We failed to find a connection. You see, I had an idea when I was young, as a young person. And let me just go in a tandem right here and tell you something about ideas. For the most part, the ideas that you have, there will be ideas that are surrounding either your calling, your gifts or your talents, or your passion, things that you're passionate about. So I had this idea as a young person, and the idea was to create a magazine, to publish a magazine. I was, I think, 20 or 17, I can't remember. Must have been 19, 18, 20, 21 there. I can't remember exactly. I remember where I was. I was through with either high school, not high school really. I was through with college, through with my diploma. The idea came to me, you can create a magazine, and in this magazine, the content of this magazine is basically to showcase what I call God's generals. I hadn't read the God's Generals books at the series at that moment in time, but the idea just dropped on my lap, and I agonized over that idea. You know why I agonized about it? Because I did not know everything there is about publishing a magazine. I did not know where I was going to get the funds to publish the magazine. I had never published a magazine in my life before. So as I speak today, it is 20 years down the line. The magazine has not come to fruition. You know why? In the areas where I failed to bring that magazine to fruition, there are areas where collaboration was needed. I needed collaboration. Okay, I needed someone else who hold my hand and tell me this is how publishing is done. I needed someone else who would say, this is a very good idea, I am able to fund it. You see, collaboration is important. Where there is death of ideas, there is lack of collaboration. I can tweet that. Let me say that again. Where there is death of ideas, if you look carefully, probably you will find lack of collaboration. That is why collaboration is absolutely important in the purpose economy. Actually, let me just expand it and say, collaboration is life. I know some religious fanatics will say, no, God is life, Jesus is life, and so on. But I'm making a point here. Yesterday I talked about connectivity, interconnectivity. I've talked about how the universe operates, that everything is built in parts. You don't have a whole universe, one entity. Even a microphone. The microphone has parts. There is the soft sponge, there is the hardware part, there are the wires in there, there is the things that capture the sound, and the things that transmit the sound. Parts. It's not one thing. There are different parts. Look at the human body. The human body is made up of parts. There's the digestive system, there's the reproductive system, there's the nervous system, there's a blood circulatory system. We are made of parts. The idea of parts is the secret of creation. Creating things in parts. There is the sun which does its part. There is the earth which does its part. There is the axis upon which, the invisible axis upon which the stars rotate around the sun. And they don't collide, ever. For years on end, never will they collide. They are in sync, in harmony. Because every part, every ligament in the body plays its part. In a business, there are parts. There is the part that is dedicated to sales, there's a part that is dedicated to business development, there's a part that is dedicated to the back room or back end processes and so on. There's a part that is dedicated to operations and administration and human resource. And the secret of success is in parts. Bringing the parts together in harmony causes success. And if you're doing the purpose economy, you see how critical to note that you don't have everything in and of yourself. You need others. You need the collaboration of other people. This collaboration can come in two ways, either internally or externally. Internally, in that you try to be self-sufficient in an organization, in such like you assemble a team, and that's the team that helps you internally. But then there is the external collaboration, where you kind of quote-unquote outsource the things that you cannot be able to do. In the purpose economy, there will be no success without collaboration. That's what I wanted to talk about today. So that when we start going deeper tomorrow, we basically start looking at the rules of collaboration in the purpose economy. I will start talking about that tomorrow in the episode. But until then, I hope you've understood what I'm talking about here. It's been very succinct, very clear to us that if we don't collaborate directly, consciously, and intentionally, we fail. Our ideas die a natural death. So it's a skill that we need to learn and embrace and practice every single day of our lives. Tomorrow we go deeper. Until then, bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to Life Signatures Radio. If you enjoyed today's show, subscribe to Life Signatures Radio on iTunes, Stitcher, or visit our website at lifesignatures.libsyn.com. Life Signatures Radio, fresh, clean, and inspiring.